Good morning to all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. Can you join us for this one-day match between India and Afghanistan? I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss. These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Faruqi with a great delivery there. End of the over. One from it. India are 1 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. No. Terrible shot. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good shot, a beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Wow, that's missed the lot. On that nicely, good defence.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Ahmad has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort, just needed just the one. How will the bowler respond?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight to the field. Trouble! Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be full.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
18 runs at it there. India 40 for 1.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. India are 41 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Nice shot. Straight to goal. Good pick up. Big chance. That looks gone. That's out.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Sudarsan loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Great shot through the gap. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Rahman getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Sudarsson made it on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Ahmad will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Rahman from the Garware Pavilion end. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. On that nicely, good defence. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. India 60 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over. 8 off it. India 68 for 4.
Not the best power play they've had. Nothing too outrageous or risky. They can look to work the gaps now, though. Let's see what happens. Pandya watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
And another defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India 70 for 4. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head is perfectly still.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Two blocks in a row now. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Oh dear, 4 block shots in a row. This is making for a very uneventful over. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Trouble!
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Nice solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. On that nicely, good defence.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
And another defensive shot. Khan has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Nabi from the Garware Pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Rahman coming back into the attack. Two blocks in a row now. Tick tock, tick tock. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Run rate slowing down. Sign of some really good bowling. You need to have some positive batting to get out of this rut.
KL Rahul watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Got it away for four. That could have point very nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drilled that one away. Afghanistan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. on that nicely good defence. Four runs out of there. India on 95 for 4. Khan coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Nicked it. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's quite extraordinary. Panikar, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the edge. Afghanistan goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Gone. Fine catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, 3 off it. India, 108 for 6. Khan from the Garware Pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Padakal drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Good shot. Beauty.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 123 for 6.
Padakal watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Misses everything. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? No, terrible shot. Khan has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Nearly gets the edge. Omaze with a great delivery there. start. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's a confident appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps, not the worst review.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yeah, not... Best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bumrah taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Wow, that's missed the lot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Omaze from the Tata end. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Good pick up. Big chance. Omaze ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Great shot, through the gap.
Picked up four with a lovely shot off the front foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. 11 runs added there. India 149 for 8.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Chakravarti watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes over the top with that shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
And the over 6 off it. India 155 for 8.
Might look to go big again here.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. End of the over, 7 off it. India are 162 for 8. Omaze from the Tata end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Chakravarti has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot through the gap. Over India, 171 for 8.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Faruqi, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh, my, that's racing.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back the ball with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Faruqi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edge, but it drops safely. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. It's important to just focus on getting the next delivery right. Ten runs are in that over. India 181 for 8. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over. 3 off it. India, 184 for 8. Misses everything. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. No, terrible shot. Faruqi has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Omaze from the Tata end. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot, right before.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. How will the bowler respond?
Got that away nicely.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Bumrah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
95 for 9.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nearly gets the edge. Faruqi with a great delivery there. Was quick onto that in the infield. 3 added in that over. India 198 for 9. Nabi, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Into the attack.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Beats the field with a great shot. Trouble.
Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end and both batters are safely home.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Ahmad, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short form leg.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Straight to the fielder. Edged it. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine. Great line and length. Just put away.
That's the over. India 214 for 9. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice solid defensive shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
On that nicely, good defence. That's 3 blocks in a row now. They're not doing their run rate any favours. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. India 215 for 9. Ahmad from the Garware Pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Krishna watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Dug that out well. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's 4 all beautiful shot.
Half centuries in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over, 5 off it. India, 223 for 9. Ahmad to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Goes over the top with that shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nine runs added in that over. India, 232 for 9. Lovely bowling.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Over, India, 236 for 9. Khan, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Khan has finished off it tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Faruqi has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Tata end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Bumrah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over. Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some more life into this match. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap.
One to get for 50.
Khan ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. This bowler knows how to give the ball a mighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
On 49. A quick single, maybe? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Dug that out well. Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent game. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Nice solid defensive shot.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India 251 for 9. Khan from the Garware Pavilion end. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.